Hey guys, NNKH here, diving into another one. We are on our way up to Edison, New Jersey to pick up a 1982 Ford Econoline van. A viewer of the channel reached out. He recently moved down to Georgia and now he's got to sell his property up in Jersey. There's a few vehicles there and he said, hey, if you want this Econoline, you can have it. So I'm gonna take the train up, see if we get started up and drive it home, about an hour. He said it's been sitting 10 years, so it shouldn't be too much a problem. Maybe just go get a battery. There's a local parts store about a mile away. I got the Meepo City Rider 3 skateboard. We're good for like 10-mile range on here at least. Backpack full of tools. We got like 50 pounds in here. Well, we're running out of time. We gotta catch this train. 12:21, all aboard, track 2. Whew, made it. We gotta clean the glass on here. It's all hazed over. Where's that sun damage? All right, Edison. We got 5.7 miles to go till we get to the van. So it's probably gonna be like a 30-minute ride. Been a little tricky navigating so far. Some places there's sidewalks and many places not. A lot of overgrown sidewalks too. Like this has been the whole ride. You're on a sidewalk and then it abruptly ends. You might look to the other side, there's a sidewalk over there. Luckily we got the big wheels. A brand new Wawa going in here. About it. All right, here's the house. Looks like he hasn't lived in it in a while. The only image I saw was from Google Maps. Yeah. There she is. Just like the Google Maps image. Pretty rusty. So this house, he said he's actually going to be selling too. You can see it's in disrepair a little bit. Well, it's a little rough. I am genuinely excited. I don't think this is going to be one that fights us. Hopefully the mice haven't gotten inside. So come around with me and let's just take a look, see what we're dealing with. So that's a rust hole into the foam right there. Ton of body rust. I'm a little scared to look underneath. Hopefully the frame's not rusted out. I did notice this. So it's been taking on water for quite some time, but otherwise roof's in good shape. No tree limbs have fallen on it. Glass is good. I'm realizing one of my first mistakes is I didn't bring bug spray. I'm seeing a lot of mosquitoes, so I'll have to keep moving. Last inspected at 2012. And let's look underneath, because that's the big thing here. Oh yeah, this frame is beautiful. I mean, I'm sure I can find some issues, but it's looking very solid. Oh, we got the Ford 9-inch. Look at that. Because those were phased out in what, I think 86 when the 8.8 came out. One thing I don't think I see is a muffler. Maybe it was held up with the bungee cord. But yeah, we are open pipes. The next big question, did the mice get to it? Okay, well, it doesn't smell horrible, so that's a good sign. Got a spare tire back here. See a bunch of leaves and debris, but oh man, that bed's just been soaking. The doghouse is not open. It's also a good sign. He said the key was in it. I don't see a key. Oof. We do have a steering lock too. Yeah, I mean, this is great. Even comes with some roof saver. Key. Yes. All right, we're in business. We got 81,000 miles on it. No radio, but it does have air conditioning. Look at this side piece, it's not integrated in. What's this, floor vent, right? Yeah. No hood pop though. I think because the parking brake came off, shockingly. I guess it's outside. got the inline six, 300 cubic inch, 4.9 liters, and that's a good sign because these things are tough as nails. Dill's Service Center, electrical car wiring specialists, Old Bridge, New Jersey. So peeking in, we have a power steering pump that's just held on with baling wire, but that shouldn't be an issue. Still got the steering lock hooked up. It's funny, the 71 Mustang I did had one of those on there, and I didn't realize what it was, but it actually holds the car in park with the steering when the steering's locked. Makes it, it's like a theft deterrent. Of course, with a hood release being on the outside, it's not very hard to just pop that rod off. Let's see what I got for, is that trans fluid here? No, that's the motor oil. It's at the bottom of the safe mark. It's got electronic ignition, the DuraSpark ignition tested tough. We'll see, sometimes people complain that those are junk, but with my experience, they've been pretty good. Battery hold down, looks as if critters have been inside the airbox, so hopefully it has a air cleaner in there. And we are, the rad seems empty. Yeah, brake fluid up to level on both sides. I'll have to go easy on those brakes. It's always nice to have the dueling master cylinder. I do not like driving cars that have been sitting a long time with the single service. I'm gonna get this airbox off of here. Throttle linkage is free, and a lot of this is all fire hazard too. I'm gonna be starting no fire. Leaves piled down into the exhaust manifold. I got nut on top of it. Luckily, I did bring some tools. Just scatter this all on the ground. At the 11 mil wrench, 47/16 bolt. Slow and steady. It's like turning back the clock. You know, one thing I'll credit the mosquitoes for is they keep you moving. You can't stay in one spot. You got to keep moving your legs and your arms all around. Well, the main reason I'm taking this airbox off is because I have a feeling it's full of junk. Yeah. Nice. It didn't make it past air filter. Funny thing, I'm sweating a little bit right now, and I can't stand the way I smell. And then I remembered I had a bunch of curry chicken last night from a Chinese food restaurant. Boy, that stuff, whatever's in it, whew, I can't take my own smell. Like, this car smells good compared to me. Well, I'm ready to hear a crank and give it a shot of starting fluid in this Gulu jump pack. We're gonna need a battery, but I have 2 jump packs, so before I go skating to the store, I might as well find out other things I'm gonna end up needing first. Of course, this is not detecting the battery. You manually put it into boost. I don't love this jump pack, but we'll see how it does. Hopefully that mechanical pump will pick up whatever's in the gas tank. And I mean, 10 years, that's not that long. If it was like 15 or 20, we'd be going to auxiliary fuel. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got no key on, nothing. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go get a battery probably. Don't think the old Gulu is gonna cut it. Yeah, it's just like, nope. Off to the parts store. I'll probably bring the battery for a core too, which when I went to crank it off, that split already had a crack. And we'll get some new terminals too. Oh, too short. There we go. Well, luckily, parts store only a mile away. So this is downtown Dunedin, I think. This would be great. Grab a coffee or something. All right, very convenient. Grab a can of multi-purpose lube, a quart of Type F ATF, 1 quart of the cheapest oil. Yeah, looks like some Fram 1040. Some brake fluid, more starting fluid. Last but not least is a marine starting battery. All right, we're locked and loaded. Just need some bug spray now. A guy in there was just saying that you can use vanilla extract mixed with water, and apparently that works just as good. So I'm gonna see if maybe there's like a grocery store over here. Yeah, the Family Dollar might have some vanilla extract. There we go, imitation vanilla extract. I don't know if that'll still work. What's that?
I need dog power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently this works good as bug spray, I was told.
I don't know.
All right. I cannot wait to peek in that garage. Oh yeah, that smells good. I just looked it up and it's a 1-to-1 ratio for vanilla extract to water. Keeps mosquitoes away for up to 45 minutes. Oh, and they're just hovering around me right now as I'm kneeling down. I know you guys can't see them on the camera probably, but all right. This is supposed to mask our human scent that attracts them, which again, I really stink today, so maybe that's why they are coming on so hard. Almost put it on stream instead of spray. Oh yeah, that's nice. Way better than off. Of course, this is gonna attract ants now, so maybe it's a trade-off. All right, ooh, burns the eyes a little bit. I wish it wasn't imitation, but we'll see if that works. Water, sugar, caramel color. Just had a wasp whiz by me and I'm thinking, yeah, it was the middle of the summer, probably not a good idea to put vanilla extract all over yourself. I'm sure the honeybees will go crazy for that. Normally I like to pack these full of grease. Keeps the corrosion away forever, basically. Let's hear that crank now. Get rid of these rubber bands. Oh! Yes! You heard low compression on a few cylinders there, but then it immediately picked up. It was probably just the lifters pumping. And yeah, just gotta hope that the fuel's gonna pull up from the tank and that it's half decent gas. No gas yet. See the kick down linkage. Well, I figured out the problem. It's located right here and it ain't got no gas. That's a bone dry tank if I ever heard one. Figured it had some gas in it, but usually that means there's a pinhole somewhere on the bottom of it. We gotta go get some gas. Now, one thing to consider is we're in New Jersey, so you can't pump your own gas. If we were in Pennsylvania or any other state besides, what is it, Oregon, I think too, you could just go to a trash can, get some gallon jugs, go get yourself some gas on it down low. But in New Jersey, you are not gonna get away with filling a gallon jug up. So let's take a look around the property here and see. I bet you there's probably a gas can somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. And he gave me the green light, you know, if there's anything I needed to use, feel free. A happy and healthy new year. Oh, we even got some tools over here. I could have used those shallow sockets. Oh, is that a gas tank? No, it's like a sled or something. I guess this is a good time to look in the main garage and see what those other cars are looking like too. I know this video is kind of all over, but we'll get her driving. That's a promise right there. Even if I gotta come back tomorrow, because I do have something I gotta do later. Well, that's about as far as I can go, but got an old Camaro. Wow, with the tune port. This garage is in kind of rough condition. That's a convertible too. I like it. All right, I have to talk to him about that. And what do we have here? An old Plymouth, yeah. It's got the ship on there, right? The flathead 6-volt battery. Man, all right. I definitely get a little too excited here. I don't see a gas can anywhere though. Do you guys? So we might have to go buy one of those. Here's a good funnel though. And there are some other outbuildings, but I guess at this point I'm probably better off just going to buy a tank since I got to run out anyway. I'm actually I have to go in the house at some point and get the paperwork for the van. So, oh yeah, here we go. Got the gas can collection. Here I was ready to give up. They're all kind of rough. That one looks a little sun faded, but this guy, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 5 gallons will get us down the road. All sorts of good stuff in here. All right, let's go to the gas station then. Quick interruption. I hear a freight train going by. In case you guys haven't already noticed, I get distracted very easily. I'll have to go get gas. And update on the vanilla extract seems to be working, but I definitely have noticed many more bees around. Wasps and bees. They're not landing on me. I didn't see any before, so now they're poking their head around. Something else I noticed is all the dirt sticks to you a lot more. There's a station right here in Dunlin. $2.95. I don't think I've seen it that low in a long time. Power gas, baby. Only $3.05 credit card. It's not bad. I'm honestly surprised they didn't say anything with me skating away with 5 gallons of gas. There's the other train we could actually take home. That brings you up toward New York, and then you can hop on the Northeast corridor from there. And I gotta say, that's one thing I love about the Northeast here is lots of public transportation. You got buses, trains, Uber, taxis, you got it all. Tell you that IROC's got to come out soon because the garage doesn't look like it's gonna hold up that much longer. Now, hopefully this doesn't just start pouring on the ground. Oh, the plastic. Okay, we got one hole in it. Like I said, the plastic held up perfect. Darn. Before we put it all in, let's check for leaks. So the worst thing that you can do is fill a tank up and then have it dripping all over the ground. We got a leak. Small drip. That's nothing we can't fix with some tank seal, or just catch the gas there for now. Something spraying out. The fuel line, the steel line is rusted through, I think. Yep, right on the top there. How about that? All right, well, good things for sure. Well, before it gets dark and we run back out, I'm gonna look for the title in here because I don't really want to walk through this house at nighttime. It's part of the Sierra Club. Oof. Little mildewy in here. We got power though. The fridge is on. How about that? 'Cause I was thinking about charging my skateboard. Oh, it looks like somebody was raiding this place, doesn't it? Anything good in here? Oh, my gosh, a large Italian sub. I'm not gonna sniff, but you know. All right, so he said the paperwork should be in the kitchen somewhere. On a table. Oof, I don't know. I like that. The old school can opener. Above all, presto. Deluxe can opener. Oh, did I break it? No, okay. That's cool. Is that plugged in? I kind of want to see that thing work. Yeah, there's the receptacle. Okay, I probably should leave the can opener alone. What is wrong with me? But as far as the paperwork, I don't know. I mean, I have to give him a ring because I don't see it. He said he's going to be selling this place, so I figured I'd take a look around. Kind of a neat house. Ooh, what was that noise? The tailgater generator? Hey, it's got fuel too. If we needed some power out there. Ooh, that's old. I can tell just by looking at it. Hello? Anyone here? Yo. All right. Well, it's like a extra residence up here. I mean, wouldn't be surprised if I ran into something crazy. It's like, how did it get to this? This was like the ransacker, and then another ransacker, and another ransacker. This old rifle. I probably shouldn't have put my fingerprints on that, huh? Oh well, we got video evidence. I have to give him a ring about that. Well, I think it's safe to say we got way off topic from the title. Oh, is there an attic too? Come on, I gotta go check that out. These stairs. I mean, this is mostly because it stinks up here a little bit, like some mice and birds and things. Oof, nasty. Yeah, I was talking about maybe buying this place off them. I think it'd be a good fixer-upper for Jen. She likes this kind of stuff. You see newer plywood on the roof. Hey, it's got a good roof, so that's nice. But oof, yeah, I gotta get out of there. Stinky. The rest of it's not bad. Whoa! Atari video computer system, factory reconditioned. Well, I'll be pure vanilla extract by McCormick. Not imitation. Ingredients: vanilla bean. All right, Mike. Well, I owe you a pack of vanilla extract. I'm gonna try this out. Vanilla extract should last indefinitely if stored properly. And you can see those. Never opened. Vanilla extract in water, alcohol 35%, and corn syrup. Smells mostly like alcohol to me. All right, the mosquitoes don't like that smell. I don't think I do either. The fake stuff smelled way better. And we're repelling everything now. Yeah, she's definitely thirsty. Here's top her off with a little Niagara purified drinking water. Yeah, I know, distilled water, right? But guess what? There's already plenty of minerals in this system. Okay, that took about a gallon. Oh yeah, there we go. Vice grips for the win. You know, line wrench would have worked too, but you know. And there you are. There's a fuel leak. I'm covering all the bases. I got the hard line that was closest. It's a little bit long, but we can make that work. And if it doesn't, piece of 5/16 fuel hose with some hose clamps to fix the pinhole. Oh yeah, I need to get some of the tank too, huh? There we go, tank weld. Well, first thing to address is the tank leak. Now, you gotta be careful not to make the leak bigger, which is what I just did. Rubbed it a little bit. But we do have to clean the area around it. Maybe it would have been best off just getting an auxiliary tank at this point. I love this stuff. I'll take a little tit, plug it. I'll let that dry fully, and then we'll smash a bunch around the whole thing. All right, couple layers. We are good. Just let that cure. I hear the church bells going. Time is it? 6 o'clock. I mean, the good part is we're almost past rush hour. That part is we're running out of daylight end time. I have to get home soon. It's too bad this is not a Cupro nickel line, but see if I can just finagle it into place, you know, without kinking it. Oh, those mosquitoes are back. I can tell you the fake vanilla extract actually seemed to work better. Unless it's just, I don't know. That's a purty bend. That's a little nicer. This one by the carb had to be real sharp. Oh, that's ugly, and it might interfere with the airbox since it's a little too long, but that'll work. Check this fluid, and running right at the bottom, so that's good enough on the trans fluid. Well, it moved. And the brake pedal went to the floor as soon as it did. So will it run and drive? Yes. 10 feet. Can we go hit the turnpike? Oh, I don't know about tonight. Let's pump these tires up a little bit, I guess, and then get under there and take a look. The old JF Egwo. Not bad. And this has pumped all 4 tires up to 17 psi. I was doing 20, but then I was like, oh, let me not run this thing down because they were all super low. So which brake line did we blow? Our front is empty. Well, that should be the rear, right? Hopefully it's something real simple. And it is. Just the line that goes over. Yeah, you can actually see this has already been replaced too. It's still got the tag on it. That's why you always use the alloy Cupro nickel or stainless. One and done. You know, I'm wondering, it might be better to not have rear brakes because the wheel cylinders might push them and then it's gonna lock up our rear wheels. But locked up brakes are better than no brakes, right? Fortunately, I have been charging my skateboard in the house. Now we got plenty of juice to keep making parts runs because, you know, we're gonna go put this line in and then the other one's gonna blow out. That's always how that goes. Gotta go easy on the brakes. Easy does her. Yeah, less traffic now. I tell you, there's something special about these North Jersey little towns. They just remind you of days gone by. Of days that, I mean, I wasn't around. It's just a lot of history. And that should do it. Just make sure these are the right thread pitch. Nicorp, copper, nickel, iron. Sticker says made in one of the following countries: USA, China, Taiwan, or Vietnam. It's like, we'll just cover it all, you know. I'm gonna secure it on this side and then go fill the brake fluid up. We can purge out this line. And pump the pedal a few times, get the fluid flowing, and it's gravity bled. And that way we pretty much have zero air in. No bleeding necessary. And then top it back off. Should be fine. I love manual windows. All right, nice firm pedal. And we got a good pedal with it running so far. Now I was looking for vacuum leaks. I don't see any. Unless the PCB's like stuck or something. Well, I'm sure these neighbors are not going to want to hear this thing running all night, so it's time to hit the road. See if we got lights. Yes, we do. No markers, but we got some out back. Marker over here. Oh yeah, it's gotta clean up nice. Exhaust tied up, another coat of JB Weld on the tank. The tires aired up to 30 psi, had enough juice to do that. Let's go. Only thing I didn't check is the charging system, but I guess we'll check that at the first gas station. Oh, nice moon tonight. Feels like it's in third gear. Yeah, it's like it's just stuck in high gear or something. Important part is that the brakes work good. Oh no, here comes a little hill. Getting quite a bit of smoke here. I don't like that. Pull off into a neighborhood, make sure we're not starting any fires. I think it was just residual burning off. 11.98 volts. I don't know if we're charging. No juice. I don't know if we're gonna make it an hour home at night with that. Almost like really retarded timing too. Was a huge vacuum leak. Must be our brake booster. Ah, that was perfect. How about it? It's hard to tell with the vacuum leaks when you have the air box off, you know, but okay, we're in much better shape now. Either that hose has got a big hole in it or the booster is completely shot. Yeah, it's got a hole chewed in it, looks like. I was able to revalve it. Cut a foot off. Oh, we're sounding pretty good now. Oh boy. Just blew another brake line. Yep. Okay. I guess it's just geared really good for the highway. Oh, we got some shimmies and shakes. Flat spots in these tires. Smell burning brakes too. Too many things going against us. Let's get back to the same spot. Oh, I'll be back for this tomorrow, or maybe I'll get it listed for sale. See if, I mean, these are great vans. This one's a little rough. Luckily I charged up the skateboard because we got enough juice to get back to the train station. I don't know if it was the front or the rear brakes that were scorching. Well, front caliper sticking. You can hear it crackling too. Yeah, that wouldn't have made it very far. Well, so far this ride back has been treacherous. There's a lot less traffic, which is nice, but man, the potholes and being on the sidewalk is just such a gamble with the skateboard. I made it just in time. Would have rather be taking a van home, but it is what it is. A few days later, we are headed back up to the van to settle some business. This time, we're not taking the train line that we just passed under. We got the truck and trailer. Hey, man, still there. Now, I've had this listed on Marketplace a few days now, 500 bucks as a rusty runner with some potential. The problem is I haven't been able to find the title, and that's, most people don't want it because of that. So today it's off to a parts yard that's gonna, probably take the 4.9-inch engine and whatever else people want on this, and then they're gonna junk it. So I'll go through and take some stuff back, like the battery and other items. Maybe keep these spark plug wires, right? And then we'll get it over there. Like that spare wheel, that's a good wheel. All right, the plot has just thickened. Patricia from the county just pulled up, and she is here on behalf of code enforcement over this house, and they're getting ready to get a crew of people together based on some neighbor complaints and such. They're going to clean the whole property up and then put a lien on the house. So the plot thickens. So I got to talk to Michael today and let him know, hey, they're coming for you. Let's get this off to the yard. This hill. Need time for some bigger injectors. The old 12 valve. I'm glad I decided to trailer this off to the yard because it's pretty hilly here. Wouldn't have been good with those rusty brake lines. I think this is the place. Warren Auto Parts. Well, I highly suggest Warren Auto Wrecking. It was seamless. They cut me a check. My cash would be nice, but can't complain. He said drop it out front. No questions asked otherwise. Didn't even ask me about the cat converters, which are missing. But the cool part is they do plan to take a bunch of parts off this before crushing it. So that's like the steering column, the axle, and whatever else they think they can sell. That's it on the van. Yes, I kept my good battery. For the rest of this video, we're actually going to take the final walk through this house. And then I'm going to be getting started on that IROC Camaro. So let's make a swift walkthrough. Now he said that there is a oil tank that's almost full, and he said I can have it, so I might be doing a pump out on that. Let's see what's down here. Anybody there? Okay, so here's the heating oil tank. Oh yeah, that sounds, I'm showing 5/8 on the gauge. Definitely got some good diesel heating oil, same difference. And he said he had a new furnace put in. Look at that, yeah, brand spanking new. There's the old one. Lots of good scrap here. Those things weigh like 300 pounds. Basement of the house. It's my favorite part. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly dry down here. You can see this sump pit over here. Sorry if you guys aren't getting good lighting. I've seen better sump pits. A lot of dirt. It's got a bunch of old newspapers. It's kind of stuffed under the floorboards, maybe to prevent creaking. Colored wife suing Robinson. English girl. June 26th, 1932. Wow. Hoover snubs Macy in picking. I'm going to just end this video here, so appreciate you guys very much for tuning in. I'm going to go get started on that Camaro now, and there'll probably be a couple other videos on this property with maybe clean it up and the Plymouth and some closure on it. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. I know we didn't get to drive the Econoline home, but made a little jingling, got it out of there. It's off to doing better things than sitting around, and appreciate you guys again very much. Thank you. See you again soon.